All right, let's go over fractions. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are probably not going to remember how to do fractions, but let's go over one of each. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And I'm just going to go ahead and explain it pretty quick because this should be relatively easy. So whenever you're adding and subtracting, we're going to be using the butterfly method. So what this means is that you're going to have two fractions and you either add them or subtract them. We're going to do crisscross multiplication. So I'm going to be multiplying, in this case, 2 and 7, which is 14. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one. So 3 times 3 is 9. On the bottom, you also multiply those 2 on the bottom, which is, in this case, 21. And now we have everything that we need. All we have to do is just kind of like put it all together. On the top, you're going to have to add because it says adding right here. So what is 9 plus 14? That is 23. And we're going to go ahead and write the bottom number too. So it's 21. Whenever you're doing this type of problems, make sure you simplify to the fullest. And I'm pretty sure we cannot simplify this. So we're just going to leave it as is. That is my answer, 23 over 21. Pretty easy. Let's go ahead and do a subtraction one. We're going to do the same thing. So I'm going to start with 2 times 1 is 2. And 3 times 1 is 3. We multiply to find the denominator. So in this case, it's going to be 6. And we just go ahead and do the operation on top. So on the top, it's going to be 3 minus 2, which is 1. And on the bottom, it's just 6. Is there anything else I can do with this one? No. Can it simplify? No. So that's my answer. 1 over 6. All right. Pretty easy. So fractions, after you get them, they tend to be one of the easiest problems that you can do. Now, whenever it comes to multiplication, what you got to do, you're going to be multiplying two numbers together, and it's always going to be across. Okay. What I mean across is that this is going to multiply with this. So 1 times 3 is 3. And then you do the same to the bottom one. 2 times 4 is 8. Then let's close our fraction here. Now, can I simplify 3 over 8? No, so that's my answer. Sometimes you are going to be able to simplify, so make sure you are very careful with them whenever you can actually do that. In this case, we cannot, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Let's go ahead and do the last type of example that we can do here, which is division. So division is going to be slightly different. Now, you see the problem right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the reciprocal, the second fraction, and I'm going to multiply them. So what does that mean exactly? So the first fraction stays the same. But the second fraction, I'm actually going to go ahead and flip it. So it's going to be 4 over 1. And I'm going to change that division into a multiplication. Now we just did what we did on the top. So I'm going to multiply 1 times 4 with this, which in this case is 4. And then I'm going to multiply 2 times 1, which is 2. Oh. Now, like I mentioned before, you got to be careful whenever you can simplify it. Now, 4 over 2 can be simplified as 2. And that is it. That is my answer for that one. So that's how you literally do fractions. Addition, subtraction, you do the butterfly method. Multiplication, you just multiply across. And whenever it comes to division, you do the reciprocal of the second one. So you flip the second fraction and then you multiply them together. And that is it. That's literally how you do fractions. So this should be relatively quick whenever you see it on the problem.